Good morning guys, it's super early in the morning. I'm super excited about this package here. I ordered it yesterday. It's a new sound card. So finishing the coffee, heading to the studio, and then it's time to unbox it and test it.
I still remember that lifetime ago. We were someone else then. Who are we now? Who are we now? Here at the beginning of the end.
This sound card was recommended by a lot of you guys, but that's not the main reason why I bought it. As you might know, my old one doesn't work anymore, and this one is very cheap, only 100 euros. And it was the only one where it was possible to deliver it within 1 day. Actually, even the same day. I don't even know how they do that. It's a Scarlett 2i2 from Focusrite. It has 2 ins and 2 outs as an audio USB interface. I have to say the red finish looks really super cool. Looks way better in real life than on the product pictures. It's really cool. All of the knobs also feel super solid. That's something that is important for me. The switches as well. They're not made out of metal but feel solid. And I mean, what can you expect for just 100 euros? And there's also a USB cable. That's probably just, yeah, that should be USB 2. Here on the back is the USB port that I connect directly into my monitor that is then connected with my laptop. That's a connection to the right speaker and the left speaker. And these are already all of the ports on the back. Here's a little hole with a K around it. I don't really know what it's for. I assume it's just to secure the sound card, or it has no function at all. I don't know. And now I can also finally get rid of this normal jack port using the sound card that is built into the laptop, which is really a bad idea. It causes a lot of latency and the sound quality is bad, and you can't record vocals or guitars directly into the MacBook. Here on the front you have everything you need: a headphone port, the headphone volume, a knob for the volume of the monitors that are connected on the back, 48 volt phantom power for microphones. You have here a direct monitor on and off switch. You can switch between line and instrumental for these 2 ports that also have each their gain knob. So I'm connecting into the first port the microphone, and into the second port the cable that goes to my guitar. So far so good, everything is connected. One thing that I already don't really like is that the ports are on the front and you have the cables here on the desk. I prefer having them on the back, but I see why they are doing this. This gives you way quicker access if you have a home studio or you use it as a mobile recording device. But for me here in the studio, I prefer having it on the back. It looks a lot cleaner like it did with my old sound card, just having this on the desk and one knob. But still, this is 600 euros and this little thing is 100. And I'm pretty sure the sound quality is the same. Because, you know, at the end all of these sound cards record with 24 bits at sample rates up to 96 kilohertz. That's pretty much all you will need ever in the studio to record things. When you buy a sound card, just make sure you have the right amount of inputs and outputs. And also having a higher speed might reduce the latency. This is a USB 2 sound card. This should be enough to have no lag at all. You can go with a USB 3, Firewire 800 or a Thunderbolt sound card. I think there are also some available now with USB-C. This might reduce the lag, but if you have only 2 ins, 2 outs, there is no need to have something faster than USB 2. And thanks to this direct monitor switch, you can listen to whatever you record directly through the monitor or headphones, avoiding all latency that is usually caused by the computer. Enough talking, I've opened up Logic with my beginning of the end track, and yeah, let's just press play.
Nothing ever felt so right. I still remember that lifetime ago. We were someone else then. Who are we now? Who
It's so much fun to have a sound card that is working again. I had for the past 4 days just the jack and my laptop, which is horrible. Don't do that. If you don't have a sound card, get one. It's not really expensive, and this one for 100 euros is really enough. All you need to record and listen to music in a good sound quality without any latency. I couldn't really compare it to my old sound card because this one is not working, but I didn't notice any difference in sound quality and delay. I will still try to get this one repaired. I bought it a very long time ago. As you can see, I've actually made all of my tracks with it, all of the vocals, snaps, claps and shakers, all was recorded with this one, and it would be really sad to just throw it away. I still couldn't test the inputs of the sound card, but in a couple of minutes the singer and songwriter is coming over and we have to record some additional vocals, so the perfect opportunity to check how it behaves recording and also check the sound quality of the recordings. I just need to transform the studio into a recording booth, same as I did yesterday. These things are super heavy, and now I forgot the mic on the other side. Not getting again my fingers stuck in here.
Fold me, child, break me down again and again and again and again. Tear down my city of paper and
okay, perfect.
give it to the wind. It's been a long ride to the middle of you.
Okay, we're all done with the recording. As I already explained yesterday, she is very camera shy, so I can't really film when she's here. But we're all done with the track. I also unfortunately can't play it to you because I still don't have a contract from her. This can usually take a month or two, as it did with my other tracks. And before getting the contract, I of course have to send them or her management or her publisher finished tracks so that they know what they're actually signing and how the track will sound when it's getting released. And since the last time we had the recording session, I got into a whole lot of trouble for sharing the songs that we made on that day. I can't do that anymore, which is a bit sad. I'd love to show you how I proceed with the vocals, but there are plenty of older videos where I showed you how to edit vocals, how to compress them, how to EQ them, and all these kind of things. I hope you can understand that there's really nothing I can do. That's just one of the downsides that I have, because I really show you what I'm actually doing and the tracks that really get released at the end. So there are a couple of legal issues that I have to be aware of. Now time to head back home. I'm not really late this time. And there's actually one more thing I forgot to mention about the sound card, a function that I'm missing. I'd love to have a second headphone output. I don't have a separate vocal recording booth, so I actually can't listen to what is being recorded and I have to stop and then listen to it. It would be just picked up by the mic, of course. This way the playthrough function would be even more useful, but this would be maybe too much to ask from a sound card in this price range. So there's really nothing you can do wrong getting this sound card. I'm now back at home. Time to enjoy the rest of the evening.